The pen slipped from Anna's fingers and hit the glass table with a sharp sound. Roland Wilson didn't look up immediately. His jaw was tight, his eyes fixed on the contract spread between them like a silent weapon. Outside the floor-to-ceiling windows, the city glowed with wealth Anna had never imagined touching. 1 year, Roland said calmly. After that, we walk away clean. Anna swallowed hard. And the baby? His eyes finally lifted. Cold. Careful. Watching her like a business risk. The child will be legally mine. You'll be protected. You'll never struggle again. Her hand went to her stomach instinctively. You're asking me to sell my life. I'm asking you to survive, he replied. Their eyes locked. This was not love. This was desperation meeting power. And neither of them knew this conversation would one day be played in front of a room full of angry guests. Anna's chest rose and fell as the memory faded into the present. 3 months earlier, her life had been nothing but noise and fear. Get out of my house. Her father's voice still echoed in her ears. Loud. Final. Filled with shame. You have disgraced this family, he said, standing stiffly in his pastor's robe. A child out of wedlock? Under my roof? Anna stood frozen in the living room she grew up in, her backpack clutched tightly in her hands. Daddy, please. I'm still in school. I don't have anywhere to go. You should have thought of that before opening your legs, he snapped. The words hit harder than a slap. Her mother stood behind him, eyes wet but silent. She didn't defend Anna. She didn't move. I'll repent, Anna whispered. I'll fix this. There is nothing to fix, her father replied coldly. Leave. And just like that, Anna became homeless. The rain that night soaked through her clothes as she sat on a bench near the bus stop, shaking. Her phone buzzed again and again, but she didn't need to check to know it was Davis. She answered anyway. Where are you? Davis asked casually, as if he hadn't just destroyed her life. Don't call me, Anna said through tears. You're being dramatic, he sighed. You'll come around. You slept with my best friend, she said, her voice breaking. Then denied my baby. A pause. Then laughter. You can't prove it's mine. The line went dead. That was the moment something inside Anna cracked. Days later, hungry and exhausted, she wandered into a luxury hotel looking for work. She didn't belong there. She knew that. Her shoes were worn. Her clothes didn't fit right anymore. But desperation made her bold. I can cook, she told the manager quietly. Anything. That was how she ended up in Roland Wilson's penthouse kitchen. She met him the first night she spilled coffee on his white marble counter. I'm sorry, she said quickly, panic rising. I'll clean it. Roland stopped, studying her with sharp eyes. He was tall, composed, dressed in a perfectly fitted suit. Everything about him screamed control. You're new, he said. Yes, sir. His gaze dropped briefly to her stomach. Not judgmental. Observant. You're pregnant. Anna stiffened. Yes. A silence stretched between them. Why are you here? He asked. She hesitated, then answered honestly. Because I need money. That honesty stayed with him. Weeks passed. Roland noticed things. The way Anna never complained. The way she flinched at loud voices. The way she protected her stomach like it was the only thing she had left. Meanwhile, his world was collapsing. Investors threatened to pull out. We need stability, they said. A family man. A clean image. Then came the invitation. A high-profile investors gala. Plus wife. Plus children. Roland stared at the message long after the screen went dark. That night, he called Anna into his study. She stood awkwardly by the door. Did I do something wrong? No, he said. Sit. She obeyed. I need a wife, he said plainly. Her eyes widened. What? A fake one, he added calmly. A contract marriage. She laughed nervously. This isn't funny. I'm not joking. Silence. You'll be paid well, Roland continued. Housing. Security. Medical care. Your child will never want. Anna's heart pounded. Why me? Because you're invisible, he said honestly. No scandals. No past that can hurt me. The words stung. And because, he added quietly, you need this. She didn't answer immediately. That night, Anna cried herself to sleep. But by morning, hunger made the decision for her. I'll do it, she said. That was how the contract began. And neither of them realized how dangerous pretending could become. Anna's life changed the day she moved into Roland Wilson's mansion. The gates were tall, black, and intimidating. As the car rolled in, Anna pressed her palm against her stomach, her heart beating fast. This place is too much, she murmured. Roland sat across from her, his expression unreadable. You'll get used to it. She doubted that. Inside, everything smelled of wealth, polished wood, expensive perfume, quiet power. The staff bowed slightly as they passed. This is your room, Roland said, opening a door larger than her entire childhood bedroom. You'll lack nothing. Anna turned slowly, overwhelmed. This feels wrong. It's business, he replied. Don't confuse it. They didn't touch. They didn't smile. They didn't pretend yet. That came later. The first public appearance was the investors' party. Anna stood in front of the mirror, her hands shaking as a stylist adjusted her dress. She barely recognized the woman staring back. Elegant. Soft. Beautiful. Roland entered the room and stopped. For the first time, his calm broke. You look convincing, he said. That's not a compliment, Anna replied quietly. He cleared his throat. We'll arrive together. Smile. Hold my arm. And if they ask about the baby? You're my wife, he said simply. That's enough. At the party, cameras flashed. Investors smiled. Questions poured in. How long have you been married? Isn't she glowing? Roland's hand rested lightly on Anna's waist. She stiffened at first, then relaxed when she realized the touch steadied her. 2 years, Roland lied smoothly. Anna smiled on cue. Inside, her heart was racing. That night, something shifted. Not love. But trust. Days turned into weeks. Roland noticed Anna more. Her laughter when she forgot herself. The way she spoke to the baby at night. The kindness she showed the staff. Anna noticed him too. His quiet care. The way he checked her meals. The way he made sure she rested. One night, she woke up from a nightmare, crying. Roland found her sitting on the floor, shaking. What happened? He asked softly. My father, she whispered. I keep hearing his voice. He hesitated, then sat beside her. Not touching. Just close. You're safe here, he said. She looked at him, tears in her eyes. Why are you kind to me? Because you didn't deserve what happened to you. That was the first crack in the contract. Then Ella returned. She appeared at a business dinner, her smile sharp and her eyes locked on Roland. So this is the wife, Ella said sweetly, looking Anna up and down. Interesting. Anna felt small. Roland's voice was firm. Ella, this isn't appropriate. Oh, relax, Ella laughed. I just didn't know you liked surprises. Later that night, Ella cornered Anna in the restroom. You don't belong here, she said coldly. This life isn't yours. Anna lifted her chin. Neither is Roland. Ella's smile vanished. From that moment, the attacks began. Rumors. Insults whispered at parties. A spilled drink by accident. Ella even sent anonymous messages accusing Anna of trapping Roland with a baby. Anna cried silently in her room. When Roland found out, his anger was immediate. "You will never speak to my wife like that again," he told Ella in front of everyone. The room fell silent. Anna stared at him, stunned. "You defended me," she said later. "You are my wife," he replied. "Contract or not." Her heart ached. Then came the night Anna went into labor. It didn't happen in a hospital. The car broke down in the rain. Anna screamed in pain, fear flooding her. Roland held her hand for the first time. "Look at me. Breathe." 2 babies cried into the night. Twins. Relief washed over them until the silence hit. The babies were gone. Anna's scream shattered the air. Roland's world turned red. And the truth was about to tear everything apart. Anna's scream echoed through the small clinic room. "Where are my babies?" she cried, trying to sit up despite the pain tearing through her body. "Where are they?" Roland stood frozen for half a second before rage took over. "Bring them back," he demanded the nurse. "Now." The nurse's hands shook. "Sir, they were taken. We thought." "Thought what?" Roland's voice thundered. "You thought it was okay to lose my children?" Anna broke down completely. Her hands trembled as she covered her face, sobbing. "Please, please bring them back." Roland turned away so she wouldn't see his eyes. He pulled out his phone, his jaw tight. "Lock down every exit. I want cameras checked. No one leaves." Hours passed like years. Police arrived. Questions flew. Anna barely heard them. Her body was weak, her heart shattered. "They were crying," she whispered to no one. "They were alive. I heard them." Roland sat beside her, his voice low but steady. "I will bring them back. I swear to you." The investigation moved fast. Too fast. Within a day, a name surfaced. Davis. Anna's breath caught when she heard it. "No," she said weakly. "That's not possible." Roland looked at her sharply. "You know him?" Tears filled her eyes. "He's the father." The room went silent. "He's the one who left me," she continued, her voice shaking. "He slept with my best friend. He denied the baby. He said I was nothing." Roland's fists clenched. "He took them?" "Yes," she whispered. "He must have." Davis was arrested that same night. When Anna saw him, something inside her snapped. "You destroyed my life," she said quietly. "And now you stole my children." Davis fell to his knees. "I made a mistake. I was scared. I didn't know how to be a father." "You don't kidnap babies to prove you're one," Roland said coldly. Davis turned to Anna desperately. "Come back to me. He has no right to my children." Anna stood tall, pain burning behind her eyes. "You lost that right the moment you betrayed me." The twins were found safe. When Anna held them again, she cried like she never had before. Roland watched, his chest tight. In that moment, he knew the truth. This wasn't a contract anymore. A week later, Roland stood before Anna, nervous in a way he'd never felt. "I don't want a contract wife," he said softly. "I want you." She stared at him. "Are you sure?" He knelt. "Marry me. Not for the media. Not for business. For us." She said yes through tears. Their wedding was grand. Too grand. At the reception, laughter filled the hall until the screen turned on. A video played. Roland's voice echoed. This contract will last 1 year. Anna's gasp filled the room. Guests whispered. Faces hardened. Anger replaced celebration. They didn't know the truth. They didn't know love had replaced the contract. And as the screen went dark, silence fell. Anna squeezed Roland's hand. Whatever came next, they would face it together.